Okay, so, hello guys, it's me Gaming Star here, and today I am back on another episode of Legends of the Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we had basically finished up pretty much all the side quests, as you can see. I've pretty much finished all the remaining side quests I needed to do, and I mean all of them, well, 132 of them, yeah, it took me a long time. And, yeah, so, it took me a few episodes, but I did it. And this time we're gonna go ahead and basically finally make our way down over to the final area, aka the Depths. We're gonna dive, even though I already have the light route. We're gonna dive in anyway, because fuck it. So, yeah, let's go. Let's go, shall we? And we're gonna make our way down. But of course, I will save the final boss for a separate episode because, well, he's special. So we'll save Ganondorf for a separate episode. We'll save Ganondorf for a separate episode because he's special case. I will, do maybe like the minions around here, but the Ganondorf fight itself will be a separate episode because that one is too good to have to happen in this episode. So I will save it for a separate episode. I always do. So I'll do that. So let's dive. Here we go. And I'll do some more cooking. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cook some I'll go ahead and cook some stuff specifically to heal myself from gloom and stuff. From the malice, from the miasma. So I'm gonna do that for miasma. To heal myself from miasma. So I'm gonna do that. Gloom's approach. Here we are. It's weird how the Japanese version is the same name as malice. Yeah, for some reason they had to change the name here. I don't know why. It's kind of random. Even though it's basically the same thing, but okay. All right, so let's make our way down. So we just have to keep basically descend further and further into it. To put it simply, we just descend further and further in. And then we go up again. Okay, bro, what? You just threw a rock at my face. Also, the sage's powers don't work after a certain point. They stop working after a certain point, so keep that in mind. You will see when that happens. There will be a little cutscene to tell you, so there will be like a little moment to tell you when that happens. Over here. Oh, and there's a Lionel. Let me go ahead and save. Yeah, we got him safe. So we have a Lionel. Nice. What a good way to start an episode. Oh, hell yeah. And there goes my goddess sword. Oh, fuck. Well, that's gone. Forever. Reduced to atoms. Practically. Oh, yo. Yes, please. Ow. Oh. Get out of here, Tom. Yeah, we just have to keep making our way down. And that's pretty much all that happens. We have to keep making our way down and all that. That's a Lionel fight. Let's keep making our way down. Honestly, I really love this entire section here because, like, holy shit, it's so cool though. Although, you know, it is a bit easy, it's still really, really cool nonetheless. Especially when you know, still really cool though. And the, you know, the malice and all that is here, so I really like all the malice is just everywhere. It's really cool. I really, really like that. Let me get myself, hold on, let me, get some rockets. Ah, fuck. My rockets! And then bombs. I do think it's really cool though. Like just all of us in general. Or I have a bit of a plan. Wood. Pine cone. I think I'm actually using a pine cone again for once. What a shocker. What a shocker, I'm actually using my goddamn pine cone again. Never thought I'd see a day I'm actually doing this. Oh, I remember this room. Oh, this room. Oh! Yeah, the music was different here too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the keys. Not gonna bother with the ice. Not exactly in the mood for it. Not gonna bother. Not gonna bother. Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna bother. Nope, 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 nope. I like how the music is more threatening down here. It really shows, because I really like that. I like that detail a lot. Okay, the more you descend, instead of going up, the more you descend, just like, you know, the worse it gets. And here is where the sage's powers stop working. So if you're gonna have to actually, this power the sage cannot reach you. So here, it's supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be like, oh shit, but like, it kind of loses its, it loses it a little, considering that it can kind of go without it fairly easily. Okay, I think that's good. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I remember this one now, yeah. Yeah, I remember this one now. This one with the Phantom Ganon. Alright, here we go. I ain't afraid of you motherfuckers anymore. That was easy. And Phantom Ganon, come on out, bro. I ain't afraid of you, pussy. Come on. I thought the Master Sword with me, but... Okay, so here's where here's where you actually have to use a lot of your... Like, Demolish is where you should have a few. That's why you should crushers and stuff, that's why you should have some. There's gonna be more ahead. Oh, thank you. I kinda need those, thanks. There's more down here. I also highly recommend making like a little point with like, if you still have like the travel medallion, use it. The Forgotten Foundation. This is where we were at the beginning of the game, so we're back here. And it's so surreal. I always love this part. Get out of here. Here, oh, fuck off. Really? Can I have that weapon? Thanks. Does have the Zone Knight down here too if you want, but... Oh, right, some Gyarados. Gyarados bones are also extremely good for power, because they're really good for that. Like again, they're really good if you have like the like the bone attack up bonus. God damn, Gyarados bones are so good for that. Holy shit, they are. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Zone Knight. Motherfuckers. Hey, you remember the you know, like the slates that we couldn't see before? Well, guess what? Now we can open them up. Now we can break them. And this is what it shows. This is stuff that was basically intentionally hidden away. And you notice already. That they're hiding something. So yeah, right here, you notice that this is the stuff that was shown at the beginning of the game. All of this. And then this here is the hidden stuff. Also, by the way, in the title screen, once you complete the game or actually get rid of this stuff, it actually shows up in the title screen, which I thought was a really cool detail. So it's just Zelda holding the Master Sword. And she turns into a light dragon. And of course it just kind of shows you that. So basically this is what it shows you. The Zonai coming down, Rara and Sonia, Gandorf killing Sonia with the funniest face with the Gandorf's funniest face, I love it. then we have basically Ganondorf just, you know, and the Hylians. And then we got Ganondorf. It's, oh sweet god, Ganondorf somehow managed to beat the fuck out of Zelda, which is honestly pretty hilarious, but okay. And then we got Zelda, of course, and finally we got her turning into a light dragon. So really, it's basically hiding the stuff that was supposed to happen anyway. So basically, it's kind of like a stable time loop in the sense of the word. It kind of is like a time loop, basically. The imprisoning chamber. All of this here, this section here, is where it all began. This is the room. Gloom's lair. Also, by the way, you notice a torch. This is actually Zelda's torch. It's not just an ordinary torch. It's actually Zelda's torch. The one where, you know, what she was carrying at the beginning of the game. Which I thought was a really cool detail. I thought that'd be a cool detail, so yeah. Anyway, so over here is where basically it's gonna happen. So here, over here, I highly recommend making a travel medallion point. So if you ever want to come, so you don't have to constantly come back down here, do this. You should if you want to, like, you know, practice like the final battle and stuff, which I did multiple times, which I did a few times. I gotta come at it again. And so if you want to do that, how they're gonna do this? So right here, I recommend making a you know, travel medallion point like this. Make one. Place one right here. Make it. It's gonna be useful. I'm gonna heal myself real quick because I'm gonna die here. This time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save, and we're gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the final battle for actual final battle for separate episode, but I'm going to do the you know, like the whole, you know, the wave stuff. I'm gonna do that this episode because I think that's fine. So I'm gonna do it in this episode anyway. Oh, damn, 95! Holy shit. That is such good damage. Oh my god, dude. Wow. That is great damage. Holy fuck. I highly recommend doing this. Also, by the way, at this point, this is a point of no return, so just keep that in mind. And here we go. Let's go. Right here.
Link, we shall protect Hyrule together.
The Gerudo owe you for your help. You can count on me. I will atone for my past failure. It is time to stop the Demon King.
Alright. So, as all the best stuff as you have, you're gonna have basically a few waves of Demon King army. A few waves. And of course the sages are gonna help you fight by your side. If you haven't collected all the sages, there will be a boss rush move. There will be a little boss rush here to basically fight all the bosses for the temples. Just like in just like in Breath of the Wild with the blights. It's the same thing if you didn't get all of them. Oh wow, it's actually really crazy now. Really? 35 parts in, crazy. So yeah, if you haven't done that, well, basically nothing. So you basically do that, and it's basically just like a boss rush. Again, it's, you know, for if you haven't collected all the sages, it's like that. You get all their abilities here, but like I said, I'm not a huge fan of using their abilities. Especially like this. I should really make some, like, malice healing items. I really should do that. There's different waves for different types of enemies. Thankfully there's no Lino wave, because we all be dead by now, thankfully, so that is in here, but yeah, it's just simple enemies like Lizalfos, Moblins, you know, Bokoblins, stuff like that, really. That's pretty much what it is, and also Gibdos, that's pretty much what it is, so it's a few different waves. God damn, I just got that now, what the hell? Thank you. There's no white Bokoblins or anything. They don't appear here, only the black ones, I think the highest ones here. I've just noticed, like, at all times, even when you're like in end game, like, levels, I just noticed that. It's really weird. I just kind of noticed that. I don't know why. I guess it's kind of like... It's kind of weird. And then we have the Gibdo round. It's gonna be the Gibdo round, so... Yeah, this is where I recommend using Riju for, if you want. But, again, you could not use her. You really don't have to use Riju or anyone. As long as you have an elemental weapon, it works just fine. You don't even need to use any of them. And then we have the Moblin round. The highest level here is actually the black ones, the black enemies. There's no white ones, I've come to notice. Which is kind of odd, but... Guys, please, I can do this by myself, you know, or whatever. It's cool that the sages help you fight, though. I will say, I do like that they do help you fight, which is really cool, but... oh well. I have my own reasons. So that's all the waves. It's all of them. There's only like a few. It's not that much.
That gloom, it means but one thing. The Demon King is there. Huh?
More obstacles in our path, but our foe is mistaken if he thinks this will stop us.
We are fated to fight these beasts. Don't worry about us. Link, we'll take care of this, Goro. You ready to see the power of a sage?
We'll be fine. We already beat them once. This will be a breeze for sure.
It is time, Link. The rest is up to you.
Oh, alright, Gloom's origin. So, origin. I don't know why, but a part of me was thinking Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with origin. I'm not even kidding. A part of me was thinking the amphitheater. A part of me was thinking that. I don't know why, but a part of me was thinking Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for some dumb reason. But alright, so let me go ahead and do some cooking. I'm gonna take out all the pots I have, basically. Yes, please. Alright, time to do some cooking, baby. Okay, we're gonna do some cooking, mostly gloom related, you know, like malice related, so I could get rid of that. Heal ourselves from that. I have, how many fairies? I have 2 fairies, I only have 2 chances. So let me go ahead and get the gloom. And also the sun pumpkins, which work just fine as substitutes, so I'm gonna go for it. Decrease sun pumpkin with we'll have like 2 sun pumpkins with some mushrooms on the side and a golden apple. Sunny steamed fruit. Let me get the sandalians. This is going to be helpful. Where are you? I have so many goddamn items. Where is the sandalian at? There you are. 2. At least 3. 2 sandalians. With some hardy truffles. Sandalians. Oh yeah, a whole chicken. We're gonna do a whole chicken with some sandalians. Because again, I think I'm gonna need this. And a little bit of... I don't have spice, god damn it. But I do have fish. No! Oops. Let me do it again. Fuck me. Let me see. The sandalians are supposed to be helpful here. That's what I'm using them for. I'll go with fish for now, anyway. We'll go with some fish with a little bit of rock salt in there to make it a little bit salty, on the salty side. More cooking, boys, and then not in the episode because we're gonna save Ganondorf for a separate episode. So I just want to do some cooking here so I can get myself prepared. Because besides, I think I might get some damage. So I feel that's gonna be fairly helpful. Sunny skewered meat. Have you heard sunny side up? Well, guess what? Have you heard sunny side up? No, it's very, sunny skewered meat. That sounds really stupid now that I say it out loud. That sounds really, really stupid. That sounds really, really dumb beyond belief. Holy crap. How many recipes can you, how many cooking items can you, food can you actually hold? I'm genuinely interested, because I actually reached that limit before in Breath of the Wild. So I want to know how many you can actually reach here. I really want to know how many you can actually reach. No, seriously, I really want to know. A part of me just wants to know. I'm making a lot of them. Some defense would also be helpful too, I guess. We'll do some defense too. Okay, I think that works fine. We can't exactly save here, so I think that works perfectly fine for me. So I'm just getting this all prepared for the inevitable. I have a few, which is pretty good with me, and I think this might be good for now. So anyway, hope you guys video, whatever. Next time, we're gonna go ahead and fight Ganondorf, because I think Ganondorf deserves a separate episode, because I think he is that special, he deserves a separate episode. So, yeah, we're finally gonna end it. See you guys then. Bye.